Hello, welcome back to Put the Tip In on the 5th of November, and it's time for some positivity after a couple of, not just a couple, 4 rough days to the start of the month. Last night, if you watched my review preview video, you'll note that, I kind of suggested that the more rigid algorithm to the tier system just isn't working. And kind of what did you think? And I got a couple of bits of feedback, and so I'm going to try something a little different. Um, we're still kind of doing a tier system, um, but I've just done it a lot different. And to be honest, I have spent hours researching this, so I really hope it pays off. I've done it very differently, and kind of allowed myself to use my gut a little bit more, like I did the previous month. So, um, we'll start off with tier one, and there are 6 horses. Um, there's one race where there's 2 horses in, and that's because I like both of them. If you don't like doing them, take them out, but that's the 6. So we'll start off at the 12:53 at Musselburgh. The 12:53 at Musselburgh, and that is Sir Benedict. Sir Benedict, and that's 10-1. We then go to the 2:20 at Kempton, which is our 2 horse race. I like both of these. I don't want to take one out. I think they're both as likely to win or place. So prefer the sister, and English lady, and that's the 2:20 at Kempton. They are 11-2, both of them. Um, we then go to Chepstow for the 3:35. The Chepstow for the 3:35, and that is Highbury Hill. Highbury Hill at 11-1. Um, we then have the 5 o'clock at Kempton. 5 o'clock at Kempton, best rate 11-1, and the 6 o'clock at Kempton. 6 o'clock at Kempton. We have Smasher, and that is 6-1. So that is your tier one. 6 horses. I have a good feeling about. I've done the research on them. I've looked at how the form crosses with each other. Um, because I actually had horses at lower odds in certain races, but they just didn't fit the bill. Now we have a tier two. We don't have a tier three. We have a tier two. Tier two, 12:35 Musselburgh. Yeah, that's it. So the tier two, and we do have naturally bigger odds, generally speaking. We start off at the 12:53 at Musselburgh, and that is with Ski Angel. The 12:53 at Musselburgh Ski Angel, and that's 12-1. We stick with Musselburgh and go to 2:55. The 2:55 at Musselburgh, and that's Monhammer at nines. Monhammer. We then go to the 5 o'clock at Kempton, where we've got a big outsider. 5 o'clock at Kempton. Follow Your Heart. Follow Your Heart at 20-1. And then finally, 5:20 at Dundalk. 5:20 at Dundalk. Rising Sky. Rising Sky. We're just going to do a 2 tier system in terms of those, but have done other sections. So um, I've got a little double of notes. Um, the double, I'm just going to have a look at where the odds have moved now. Yep, still the same, 5-1 and 11-2. So a little double. Thunderstorm Katie at 9-2. It's just gone into. And Monsieur Cody 11-2. If you can get Thunderstorm Katie out to fives, happy days. I like 12:53 Musselburgh for Thunderstorm Katie, 3:28 for Musselburgh, Monsieur Cody in a little double. They just weren't at odds that I could. They're not sure enough to be tier one, and they're not large enough to be tier two. That's just a little each way double. All the horses are each way as per usual. My voice is going for some reason, but I'm still going to push on. We've then got uh, an overpriced section. So this is a little overpriced section. There's just 3 horses in it that I thought were of note. Um, so the 1 o'clock at Chepstow, Necronaut, 18-1. The 3 o'clock at Chepstow, also at 18-1, my friend Sean. And then the 3:55 at Kempton, Gold Stargazing at 12s. Just think they're 3 horses. They'd be in tier three, but I'm going to just call them overpriced. None of them are extra place races. It does mean it's hard for them to come in. Unfortunately, I really wished that they landed in overpriced placed races, but instead they're overpriced. There's the voice back. Um, Hopefully you can have all understood that. There's obviously a couple of plays elsewhere that'll go on other channels, but they are the main bits. Tier 1 is solid. I've done the research on it. Tier 2 solid. Done the research on it. Today, hopefully, change of fortunes. If not, I have wasted a lot of time this morning going over them and kind of comparing form patterns and how they fit in with each other. Um, but that's where we're at. Fingers crossed. It's a shorter video because obviously less horses. Hopefully that's also preferential for you. But yeah, there we go, and I will catch you later.